You know, it's weird out here. Like slight rain. It's that tropical, like warm. It's warm with a little wind and want to rain. But it's beautiful. Feels great. Feels good. You know, to be outside and roaming. Feel good. And just be breathing. Feeling great. No static. Just all. Hey, how you doing? Hey, man, with no problem. And not being miserable. Like I said, man, I like to breathe, relax, take these walks. Just be easy, man. And just don't be hollering and being upset all the time. You know, worried about stuff. And just be feeling good and just be chilling. It's good. It's good for your system. You know what I'm saying? To not always praying and look and explaining yourself and pointing out things and trying to tell people this and that and having always fucking receipts and you know, it's lit. Oh man, just breathe in and out. I don't know why I always be waiting to come in here at this time of the afternoon. Hold on, because if I come in here time of the afternoon, trying to get some bread. It's not gonna happen. It's always a good time to like come in the afternoon, but coming here in the afternoon, you always catch this line. But it's really not that bad. It's always loud. But yeah, like I said, it feels great. It feels great. She didn't even seem like she was a Puerto Rican babe at first. But yeah, man, it's just a little quick walk and just talk. Like I said, I was just having a wonderful day. Was up early and just banged out some, you know what I'm saying, some indoor under the table workout. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple roll. So gotta hustle the bustle. You know what I'm saying? Then I put it down and chill. Now I'm probably gonna just like I normally do in 757, you know, in a while. I'm just gonna do what I normally, my number 1, 2, and just go to the crib, relax, or watch the games or something. Probably parlay, fall back, listen to some music, or do whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just relax and have a good afternoon. You know, that's how I see it to be. Like I said, I send this to the two, and I stay connected with the two the way that I can with certain people and stuff like that. There's certain people that rock with me, but like I said, I don't be like so much in it, entertained with it every day, and connected, and going back and forth and on each and everybody's piano. And like I said, it's totally different from like, you know what I'm saying, when Gotti's page was jumping, when used to be like on, like, you know, remember like a couple of years ago, we'd be on, like, you'll see people on Gatto's channel Then you be on Death Channel. Then you have to be up all night because you would never know what happened on like Peace Channel or Bossy Channel or Jack Frost Channel or that do Ice Cold. You know what I'm saying? A couple of years ago, there was like a whole bunch of things going, and it was entertainment. It was different people, and even at that time, there was a lot of people that I didn't watch, and it was a lot of screwy stuff going on back then too. But at the same time, to me, it was just a little bit. It was just a little bit different, and it was like it was just more fun, and I think it was more enthusiastic at the time because like it was just different players, and it was just you know what I'm saying, it was a goal to reach. It just seemed more. It just seemed more fun. Now, like you know what I'm saying, it's just like people's. Like I said before, yesterday, if somebody seen the half a little rant, it's just like now people's, you know what I'm saying, words don't mean much. Then people be just digging into things a little bit too hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things, it's like you can only go but so far with certain things. Like, if you know, certain things can only go so far. You only can do certain so much with a situation. You know what I mean? If you know, you only could squeeze so much juice out of a lemon anyway. You know what I mean? Type of thing. But people be having things going on that even don't concern me. I don't care what it be going on forever. And like I don't, you know what I'm saying, certain things be going on that I know that motherfuckers will try to have me or have other people a part of that certain people don't even want to be a part of the situation, and they'll still put you like a part of it. And that's just the, you know what I'm saying, the facts of that's just the facts of the situation, period. You know what I mean? That's just the facts of it. But it's an interesting thing because, like I said myself, it gets something to do. I know that it's addictive, but I mean, I'm glad that, like I said, I don't think that I have it as bad as others, but that's just the situation that I'm in because of the way that I'm structured right now. And then, like I said, I think a lot of people are like in certain areas or whatever, and they don't have real friends, or they're like in royal areas, or they're in areas where whatever. So for some reason, they're not getting out or whatever. Like I said, I can peep it, or certain people are so addicted to the allure of like being somebody. I think that's where the troll shit comes. Because, like I said, I could come and have to mess with the tool, or like when I do this, I can come and just, you know, do this and shoot something up there or look and leave it alone. Whereas I see other people, like they have to be attached, they gotta be like, they have to put their input, they gotta be disruptive, they gotta be trolling, they gotta feel like they got something to do with the whole situation. Like that's, you know, that's sad. Certain people is just like that. It's like it's crazy, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Well, like I said, I will not nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like I just took freely for like what I see and what I feel about what's going on up here. But everybody got the right to do. You know what I'm saying? What the hell they want to do? It's just certain times I'm like, damn, that's what you want to do as a, you know what I'm saying, as a senior citizen or as a grown man, and that ain't for one particular person. In general, I'm just saying in general for every individual, for every person that's out there. And I'm just like, damn. But at the end of the day, who am I? Like I said, that's why I don't know why anybody take it personal. I would say something to myself like, that's a, you know, it's a child. That's funny. If somebody said something that I would think that they was talking about me, and then they just said their little piece and went on, I'll just laugh it off. I wouldn't give a fuck, but because I would understand it and it'd be cool. But I wouldn't let it bother me no further than that because like everybody got their opinion, but that's all that I'm really saying. Though, at the end of the day, like I'm good for that. I can make a comment or say how I feel about something, but because at the end of the day, I'm still telling you, like, who the fuck am I anyway? Why do you give a fuck about what the fuck I feel about what you're doing with yourself every day. If that's what you want to do, whoever you are, not no one particular guy, no one particular female, because everybody shouldn't feel this way because it's a whole bunch of people that be on YouTube each and every day for mad hours and doing and like that's all they do. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's in that same boat. So that's one of them things like, nigga, you don't say nothing about somebody just right beside you doing the same. So I don't know why like one person would even get mad because you could easily be like, yo, your man do the same shit, your girl do the same shit. So there's really not to say much except it's not me. I don't, you can't say that I do the same thing. Besides that, it's a lot of people that just basically just live on fucking YouTube. Fucking go to sleep to that shit, wake up to that shit. Eat breakfast to it, eat dinner to the shit. It ain't no bullshit, it ain't no lie. You know what I'm saying? It's just to me, I just know in normal society, with your peoples, what up, man? I just say to me, in normal society, I know from being in relationships, having a young lady, not even a job, but just having a young lady, and especially with no disrespect, because y'all know that I'm colorblind, with no disrespect, but even them, even the Becky is gonna be like all on you. So, but like knowing having a sister after a while, your girl is gonna be like, nigga, fuck that YouTube, nigga. After, nigga, I need some dick, like I don't know, I don't know, but to each his own. You know what I'm saying? That's that nigga business. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not none of my. It just amazes me. It's not none of my concern. Like I said, the only why I did like I said that I'm even bringing this shit up is just because it's just amazing to see again the wall, the breakfast, the Dust to Dawn YouTubers. That's what I'm talking about. The Dust to Dawn YouTubers. That's what I'm talking about. But again, I like to have fun with it too. Like to make people laugh and all of that shit as well. Because like I said, um, if that's you, if you a Dust to Dawn YouTuber, bro, because say maybe like you're somebody that got like some type of condition where like, you know what I'm saying? Now you're a insomniac and like YouTube is filling that void along with like you know what I'm saying, you're entertaining and you're funny, like it's hitting your funny bone and it's, you know what I'm saying? Again, who the hell am I? Again, ain't nothing really wrong with it. So it's like I wonder if that's that nigga. It's like, who am I to say something about that? I hope that was internet all this time. He's like, who am I to say something about that? So, like I said, it's to each his own. Because you never know. But go ahead. It's all fun and games until they do what they want to do. Oh, it's all fun and games with anybody the way they want to do it, basically. So but look, nah, cause I was paying attention to something else. I told you when I be around here, sometimes you gotta be paying attention, cause maybe the shit be going on around here. You always gotta keep your eye open before it even stopped raining. Remember I told you I was raining before? It stopped raining. How that weather be, it's just breezy out here, and no more no more raining. And that rain was bringing, which be funny, like I said, that tropical feel. The rain, that tropical and the rain it was trying to bring, it bringing like humidity. Now that the fucking little drizzle is gone, it's not as warm as it was just 20 minutes ago. But yeah, like sometimes I like doing this anyway when I be out and I just be walking anyway, just to, it's not so much a rant, but come up here and talk to the people that you know that rock with me, or the people who never even met me, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just like when I've bumped into YouTube, or not even was on it consistently, but you know, just to find a random stranger, just be on YouTube, just kicking it and just talking, just get into the minds of another person, another human being out here in Boston, Mass. Plus, you know, get to see the demographics of another place. That's why I always like to. Now I'm in JP, so I'm like in right now. This part of the sector is like, you know, I'm in a nice. I mean, a lot of parts of Boston look very nice, regardless of what our crime and how much, regardless. And that's another thing. Like I said, I'm not gonna try to compete or tell people how bad Boston is. It's whatever. I just know that this is not no place to be just walking around taking for sweet. But yeah, places like this, I'm in a nice little, it looks nice here. This is more, I'm a few minutes away from where I actually stay at, up the street. I was gonna say it tends to get a little bit better from where I'm at, but actually, where I'm about to go is basically on a street that has a big a big gang war with another street that's opposite side the street that I'm about to walk on. But they stay in between like two neighborhoods. This actually appears to look nice, but in between of it, bullets will fly. As we go up to Mozart Street in Jamaica Plain. And Mozart is Dominican, Spanish kids that have beef with the other side, which is Boylston Street. Down that end, all the way on the opposite side, way down there, it's called Boylston Street. Some little fellas to be down there, they rap this shit, see right there's Mozart. And down on the other end, like I said, it's called Boylston. Heard of Boylston Street before. Because you know a lot of these streets or whatever, we all have the same streets in every city. It's just in different places. Them are cheap ass bags. Can't be too strong. Becky's being strong. She was lifting. I should have only my ball. I gotta get a on the court. Ha! I gotta get another ball. I gotta get one of those pumps. Rest in peace, man. Polo. Pop Polo. Polo. Yeah, because a lot of, see, they go to joints right there. You can see all the RIPs right there. They made Polo. They got somebody in 17. Yeah, he was an OG too. They was older than me. And Polo was older than me. Damn. At 17, damn, they got an old head. 70, they got some old niggas. Damn. And 15, 7 years, 74. He was like 38. Yeah, they got some old. Yeah, they did damage over here. That's 1, 2, 3, 8. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what I was saying. Hold on, is they all the same thing? Hold on, man. Gary, nah, they on this. I'm about to say. I thought that shit was just on both sides. They on both sides. I was about to say, that's crazy. They got 9 bodies. That's what I was just telling y'all. I was just telling y'all, I didn't even know that. I knew that their beef was crazy, but that's what I was just explaining about, like, how this neighborhood look and what I was just telling y'all before coming up here. I had to look on the back of the backboard. They got 9 bodies. And if I'm not talking to the right crowd of my people, that's 9 murders from that beef that I'm telling y'all about. And majority of them bodies were almost from like 2010, 13. All of them was like from 2010, 13, 17, 18. And a lot of them was the older men too. Weren't even no young boys. That's crazy. You know, that's why I said, like, out here it's crazy like that, because when I was showing y'all, like, this neighborhood, like, a lot of over here, it looks nice. A lot of, like, Boston they don't look worn down and tore down. That's why a lot of people don't believe us or believe me when I be up on those panels or people talk fresh to me, like, that Boston don't have a reputation, because you don't think the brothers is out here. You don't know that a lot of Spanish, a lot of Latinos is out here. A lot of people from, Jamaican people out here, Trinidadian people, a lot of cultural people out here, black and brown is out here like crazy. But like I said, as times has changed, if you travel like I have and you have any common sense to know how the world works and operate these days, that any city or anywhere across America is on the same level as just anybody else, especially if it's a big city. We're not no big city. That's the major reason why people don't know. The ones who don't know, again, if you somebody who move around or know your stuff, you know about Boston. But if you're somebody who just stuck or never been anywhere or just relying on, like, certain TV to tell you about Boston, then you probably would never know. But it's small out here. But like I said, for the size. And, if we was like compared to, like, if they took our size and put it against another state or city and put it in the size, we'd be neck to neck with some of the worst places across the map. But like I said, trust me, it's bad enough. I'm glad that it's where it is. I wouldn't want to live somewhere that was any worse than, like, if the levels was worse than what these levels are. Trust me. I'm not gonna front. I wouldn't. I mean, like, it's not like you see me walk around. It's never been. I mean, it's been a time when I was a kid, when when you was younger, it used to be a time. Even as a teenager, it used to be a time when you just walk somewhere that you used to have to worry about it. Now it's not like that, because I'm a grown man. Like, it doesn't get down like that. But when you're younger, you can't. Back in the days, you wouldn't just go somewhere by yourself or walk up the street or just do anything on a dolo like that. Certain places you'll get caught up. Certain niggas will see you certain by yourself, and it's gonna be a where you from. No matter where you went, it's gonna be a where you from, and you just gonna have to handle. You just gonna have to worry about how them niggas is gonna handle that. Cause you get caught anywhere, going down side streets, walking up somewhere, going and venturing off, going to meet a shorty somewhere, is you're gonna run into where you from. Definitely. You catching one of those. So, like I said, I believe that to be anywhere that you from. Like I said, even going to Brockton. Brockton's an outskirt, a town on the outskirt from Boston, outside Boston. And like Boston, like niggas from Boston will try to play them or whatever, or play them short. But it's just like if you go out there, you go to Brockton, you go to Lynn, you go outside of your Boston, nigga. We try to be the bigger one because we from Boston. But you know what? You go out there messing with their girls and just pull up out there. Now, I know dudes that out muscle them at times or whatever, but it's crazy going to projects on the south side of Brockton and just go messing with their girls. Like, that's not going to be no easy task sliding in there. Just you from Boston and you think them niggas just going to let you go slide up in there and that's going to be nothing. Nah, you going to have to duke your way on out of that shit. I mean, that's a good thing, especially back in the days, like for me to get tough, like most cats that, experience life in the ghetto. It's like before the gunplay, even if some gun, like, when it got dangerous, it's like, as long as you live and you ain't get shot or killed fighting and stuff like that, that's what made you tough. That's what made what it is, you know what I'm saying? You learn your experiences. You got through them, you took your scars, you got through them. That's what made us a man, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I don't, like everything. I've been through some fucked up shit as a kid, some messed up things, but, that, you like, going up out here and this shit, like, that's what makes us tough and we can make us get through anything. It's like coming up through this. So it's like this make you be able to, if you was to get that meal ticket and be able to go to Hollywood, be able to go across the world, be able to do anything, like they say, for this city, if you can make it from Boston, you can make it anywhere. Like this, you can't come from this and then go anywhere else and can't make it. You know what I'm saying? Like this here, the hood, for any hood, this thing prepares you to be an individual that's gonna be built to last, you know what I'm saying, to make it anywhere. It gives you business sense. It gives you a lot of things. Like I always tell these people about when my first hustle was selling candy as a young man on a van, 10, 11 years old, making money to do stuff for my family, for the household at 11, bro. 10, that's how I knew this area out here. So, but all of that stuff, like I said, it prepares you, this dude, it prepares you to know, it prepares you, it prepares you to know what's up, to get your, it prepares you to, then on out to get your hustle on and do what you gotta do from then on out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the advantages of it, you know what I'm saying? As long as you don't get too many markers, or you survive it to the point that you don't get your paperwork too dirty. What I mean by that, this thing's gonna mess me up. I'm gonna end it because they're gonna take that music.